Hurricane Ida officially made landfall just before 2 p.m. this afternoon along the coast of Louisiana. It was a strong Category 4 hurricane with maximum sustained winds of 150 miles per hour, and it's now weakening as it's working its way inland. It is forecast to become a tropical storm by tomorrow, eventually weakening to a tropical depression, then a remnant low as it makes its way very close to East Tennessee. So we are going to see some impacts to our forecast from Ida, but not as a hurricane, again, as either a tropical depression or a remnant low. So here's how the futurecast plays out. Monday, we'll start to see increasing clouds and some spotty showers and storms as we go throughout the day. That's because the very outer bands of Ida will start to move into East Tennessee. It's also going to be very hot and very humid. Highs should still be near 90 degrees. As we go overnight Monday night into the day Tuesday, that's when the stronger outer bands will start to work in. This is what things could look like at 7 a.m. Tuesday, but as always with these tropical systems, things can change. If the center of this circulation ends up being a little farther to the north, it changes our impacts. If it ends up being a little farther down to the south or a little further to the east, it changes our impacts. So don't make this the last forecast that you check. Make sure you tune in each and every couple hours here on WBIR.com or on WBIR TV so that we can give you the very latest. Again, the bands start to move in through the day Tuesday. Very heavy rain will be possible along with gusty winds and in some of the stronger storms that come through. Again, this depends on the positioning of the system. We could have a few isolated tornadoes as well. So Tuesday is going to be a day where you really want to pay attention to those changing weather conditions. The center of the circulation moves nearby overnight Tuesday night into the day Wednesday. The wraparound moisture on the backside of it keeps rain chances elevated through the day Wednesday, keeps the winds a little bit on the elevated side, a little gusty, but it also brings in some cooler air too. We'll see that with your 7-day in just a minute. So the number one impact that we're going to have from Ida here across East Tennessee is in the form of the heavy rain. Flooding will be a concern, especially in those heavy outer bands. Our eastern counties from about I-75 to the east, probably about 1 to 2, maybe locally some 3-inch totals. From I-75 to the west, that's where we could see maybe 2 to 3, possibly as much as 4 inches of rain. The heaviest rain looks to be on the plateau and down into parts of the southern valley. We again will update these totals as we go along. So heavy rain, the number one impact. Number 2 comes some gusty winds, and number 3 comes the potential for a few isolated tornadoes that we'll be keeping our eyes out for. Again, this is for Tuesday with the possibility of the tornado threat. For tonight, partly cloudy skies, mild and muggy with those lows in the low 70s. For tomorrow, scattered showers and storms with increasing clouds as we go through the day. Highs should still get to near 90 degrees. And from there, that's when we'll see the impacts of Ida moving in overnight Monday night throughout the day Tuesday. That's when we could have the heavy rain and some of the stronger storms possible. The rain chances and the breezy winds last into the day Wednesday, but taper off later in the afternoon, evening on Wednesday, giving us dry conditions for that first Vols game. Kickoff is at 8 p.m. on Thursday. And notice these temperatures. Much cooler because of the rain and clouds Tuesday, Wednesday, and then just cooler, drier air moving in for Thursday and Friday. It'll give us our first little maybe taste of fall. But look at these lows in the upper 50s and low 60s for some parts of our viewing area. And as of now, it looks like we also should be dry or mostly dry for our Labor Day weekend. Again, check back for updates to this forecast.